Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on when you're watching this video. This is Teacher Mustafa, and today we have writing an experience report. Oh, experience report. So from the name, what do you think it will be about? Experience report. Probably talking about yourself, visiting a place. Well, let's find out. What is an experience report? It is a piece of writing that describes an event or activity from the writer's own perspective. An experience report focuses on what happened to you and how you felt about it. So it's about something I made and something that I have feelings about while making it. How many parts does it have? It has 4 parts. What are the 4 parts? In any piece of writing, what is the first part and what is the last part? The first part is an introduction. Amazing. And the last part is a conclusion. Well done, everybody. As you can see here, part 1 and 2. Part 1 includes the introduction. Who, where, when, with a descriptive adjective. And part 2 contains observations, everything I saw at the location. Whilst part 3 and 4, part 3 includes an invention spotlight, a deep dive into my favorite discovery. And part 4 includes the conclusion. I need to use first person opinions and final thoughts. Part 1, the introduction. Name and topic. Clearly state who is writing and what the report is about. And this is very important to be clear. Second thing, when and where. Mention the date and the specific place you visited. Third, the hook. Use a powerful descriptive adjective to set the tone for the trip. Also, always remember to use the first person. Remember to use I and we throughout your writing. Moving on to an example. As you can see, this is the introduction. The name of the writer is Alex Scholar, and the report topic is my journey to the future. She starts by saying, last Tuesday, I went on an extraordinary trip to the National Science Museum. As soon as I stepped inside the glowing glass doors, I knew it would be a day I would never forget. Look at the extraordinary. It's an adjective, a vivid one, to show that the trip was really nice and amazing. Moving on to the second part, what I saw. And in this section, I describe the surroundings in vivid details. I want my readers to feel like they are standing right next to me. Vivid details include the sounds, the colors, and so on. The vast hall was filled with humming machines and shimmering lights. I saw towering metallic structures that seemed to reach for the ceiling, and interactive screens that responded to my every touch. Of course, the language level here is high. Humming machine includes or it shows the reader that he can hear sounds. Also, shimmering lights means bright lights. Here, the reader can imagine or visualize the lights or can see them. Also, towering metallic structures means very high metallic structures. And how did I know it's very high? Because it says seen, to reach for the ceiling. So even though if I did not know the meaning of the word towering, The clause after it or the part after it explains it as seem to reach for the ceiling, which shows that it is high or long. And interactive screens, if I don't know also the meaning of the word interactive, I can read the next one. It says that responded to my every touch. So interactive screens means a touch screen. Moving on to the third and the most important paragraph, the invention spotlight. So, how to describe my favorite invention? First, I have to use detailed description. What color is it? What is it made of? Does it have buttons, gears, or wings? I use descriptive adjectives like sleek, gigantic, complex, and I believe we studied the word complex means it is hard to either hard to understand, but in this context, it means that it is hard to put together or hard to make it work or hard to make it generally. And what does it do? I explain the function and how does it help people? How does it move or work? And I use precise verbs like accelerates, illuminates, transforms. Accelerates means, go faster. Illuminates means be brighter. And transforms means change from something to another thing. Now, this is paragraph 3. Among all the wonders, my favorite invention was the aero car. It had a sleek silver body and translucent wings that folded into its sides. The incredible machine is designed to lift off vertically, allowing people to fly over traffic jams. I was amazed to see how it uses clean electric energy to soar through the sky. As we've reached the last part, which is part 4, that includes my opinion, I would say, in my opinion, this trip was the most inspiring experience of the year. I believe that the aero car will be used much in the future. I left the museum feeling like a future scientist. Tips for the conclusion: be honest and expressive. Moving on, how to level up your language. If I say the car was nice, it's a simple language, but if I say the aero car was a silver masterpiece, this is a descriptive language and it's a high level English usage. Why? Because it uses specific nouns. Also, if I say I saw many big robots, this is a simple language. I should say tips for the conclusion: be honest and expressive. Moving on, how to level up your language. If I say the car was nice, it's a simple language, but if I say the aero car was a silver masterpiece, this is a descriptive language and it's a high level English usage. Why? Because it uses specific nouns. Also, if I say I saw many big robots, this is a simple language. I should say I observed colossal metallic giants. Colossal means huge, and metallic means made of metal. Giants means they sure are big. Why? Because I used powerful adjectives such as colossal, metallic. Also, if I say the machine goes fast, that's easy and simple. I should say the machine glides with silent speed. I use the word glides instead of the word goes, which includes it's a stronger verb. Also, I can say the trip was good, which is a simple language. But if I say the expedition was truly mind-blowing, here I used expressive opinion and it is better. Now, it's your turn to write a report, but always remember, use the first person, write 4 parts, and write lots of details. Open your Cambridge Path 5 Students Book, page 147, and let's read it. Here. This is the report. Read the report on a field trip. What was Sam's favorite invention? So I need you to pause the video until you complete reading and then tell me the answer. The name is Sam Shelley. The report topic is technology show. Last Friday, my class went to the technology show in Danford. It was a very interesting trip. So the first three lines are the first paragraph, which includes the name, the report topic, when, where, and who. Uh, then the second paragraph includes technology show presents new inventions from around the world. We saw drones and a car that can talk to its driver. There were space robots and a robotic dog. As we can see in the second paragraph, we wrote, or the author here, Sam, wrote, what did he see at this technology show? Moving on to the third paragraph, my favorite invention was the robotic snake. It's very cool, it's small and flexible, so it can reach difficult places. It can move on land and swim through water. It has a video camera on its head, so it can take photos and make videos. And I found out that it searched for people after accidents and disasters. So here, it described his favorite invention. He said, what does it do? And the third and the fourth paragraph, which includes his opinion, a robotic snake is a very useful invention, but it would also make a fantastic pet. So, did you know what's his favorite invention? You're correct. It's stated in paragraph 3. It says, my favorite invention was this robotic snake. Moving on, let's put numbers on where each of these belong. Let's start at the beginning, huh? Which one is the first one of those four? Hmm. So the first one is, so this is here the answer. The answer to question 1. Now, let's put also some answers here. So here, where is the first thing? The first paragraph, where is it? Exactly. The first paragraph is the date and the location. Where's the second paragraph? The second paragraph is a description of the show. Amazing, everybody. That's great. Where's the third paragraph? What does it talk about? Excellent. It's a description of the favorite object. And the fourth paragraph is an opinion about the favorite object. That's really nice, boys and girls. And this is the end of our session today. Thank you very much for watching and listening. See you later. Bye.